Hello and welcome to part 5 of my March 2014 update. This time it's some Blu-ray steelbooks, and as you can see I've got them all at the back this time, so hopefully it should be a bit easier to go through all these. So we'll start with the first one here, and this is Up. This is Disney Pixar, and this is part of the Pixar steelbook range from Zavvi. It's got embossed title on there, and Carl and I can't remember the kid's name. They're also embossed as well, and obviously the border with that. Got the rear artwork there, which is very nice. That could also be in front artwork. That one's just good in some respects. Inside we have 2 discs. We've got the 3D disc and we've got the normal disc. It hasn't got the second Blu-ray bonus disc in this, and also it's not got a Disney Movie Reward code for some reason. I did contact them and they've asked me to send something through to them, so just find out what I need to do and hopefully get those added on. There's the inside artwork, again very nice. I do already have the 3D version of this. I got that from Disney Movie Rewards, and also got the normal release of this when it came out originally. So I've basically got 3 copies of this film now, but I am watching 3D. I'm only sitting in 2D. And it's got the usual cards, if I can find the right one. Keep all these to one side for the moment. There we are, and there's what's on the disc. They said not to put any special features on the 3D disc. They might put a short film which is in 3D, but usually all the extra features are on disc, the 2D disc. So that's what we've got on there. And we've got the spine there as well. Next up, again a Disney Pixar steelbook from Zavvi. This is Cars. It's got a nice embossed title there, and I think some more embossing on here as well. The wheels embossed, and I think that's it. And got the border as well. There we've got the spine, and they've got the rear artwork with Mater on the back. And like Up, this was also missing the DMR code. These all came out on the same day. So this has got a 3D disc inside. We've got 3D disc there, if I can get that out, and the 2D disc. And I think this was only originally a 1 disc release anyway, so don't think it's missing anything. And there we have the inside artwork. And the card as well, if I can find it. Clearly don't want to use all the space on the back of there. There's the extra features. So, not overloaded with it. I will check, see if there is a 2 disc release of this film, because I'm sure this had more extra features on the DVD, but could be mistaken. So that's Cars. And then we have another steelbook. This is just a Disney one, and this is 101 Dalmatians. And again, this has embossing on there, so we've got the title, we've got the puppies embossed, and we have the headlights. I don't know where you can see that on the camera. I've had to look on the steelbook itself or onto the camera screen because it's difficult to tell where the embossing is. And then looks like part of Cruella's hair as well is also embossed, and the nose is there, the dog's. Got the spine there, nice red rear artwork. This also has a missing DMR code, and there we have the inside artwork as well. Not too bad. Got the card, if I can find the right one. And here's the what's back of the card and the extra features. And this is number 17 in the Disney Classics range. I think that's the only one these that are numbered because the rest are Pixar. That's 101 Dalmatians. Next up is Mary Poppins, and this is also part of the Disney Savvy Steelbook range, and this is actually the only live action film in that range so far. And this has got an embossed Mary Poppins and title, and I think that's all that's embossed on there. The only thing I don't like on here, and it does sort of detract from it a bit, is the names at the top. So Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Would have preferred them to be not there, because it doesn't look too good there, but suppose they want to put them on there. That's the only thing for me that detracts from here. It is a silver steelbook, but these seem to be more and more common now. Do have full colour artwork on the back, which is nice. We have the spine, and as you can see, no DMR code in this one either, although the normal release has, so there must have been a mix up with some of these. Well, the disc, this is usual we would see with these blue. This is the 50th anniversary edition, so same one as came out previously. And there's the inside artwork. And we have the card for this one. This is not numbered because it's not part of the Classics range. And there's the extra features, and again those say they're the same as the previous release. And some little bits about the Saving Mr. Banks film. Next up is the most recent release from the Disney Steelbook range, and this is Frozen. I watched this the other day, really enjoyed it. Trying to actually get around to watching a lot of the Disney films and Pixar films which I haven't seen, and it's good way of doing that is buying these steelbooks. So we have the front artwork on here. We've got the rear artwork on there, and the spine. This hasn't got a title on. They have done this recently with some of the Disney steelbooks, including Thor 2 and some other ones missing the title on the spine, and it's also not on the front. The artwork doesn't continue from the front to the back, so it's three sort of bits of artwork. Got the spine and the front to the back itself separate. This does have a Disney Movie Reward code in, and also another thing to win a holiday. So it has a 3D disc inside. Get that out. A bit of a pain sometimes getting these discs out. 2D disc, blue disc again, and we have the inside artwork. Quite nice as well for this one. Do prefer they put the title on the spine. I don't mind if they miss off the front or the back, but I like them to have it on the spine so it's just easier to see on the shelf. But I suppose it's a bit of trend we're stuck with now with new releases from Disney. And just show the card as well. So the special features. And this is number 52. So at least they've carried on putting these numbers on the side. Although probably a bit more central. And the final three in this video are part of a 20th Century Fox Steelbook wave. These aren't exclusive. I think there's more than three, but I'll just show you three of them in this video. So first up is The Fly, and this is not the remake. This is the original. It says the horrific 1958 masterpiece. There was a steelbook on DVD of the remake, but not a Blu-ray one yet. This has only come out on Blu-ray not too long ago, so I had already bought it. So, a bit of a double dip. I do prefer if they're going to bring out a steelbook of a film that's one they've released a while ago, rather than one that's just come out like they did with Argo, because then you end up double dipping. But got an embossed title there on The Fly. Quite well, that shows up on there with the eyes on the camera. Got the spine. It has got the title on, but you can just about see it. Got the rear artwork there, which is very nice. And inside we've got the disc, which same as the regular Blu-ray release. There's some inside artwork there. Really enjoyed this film when I watched it a couple of years ago on DVD. Haven't got around to watching the sequels and prequel, or two sequels, can't sure what they are. Probably won't see those on Blu-ray, so probably watch those on DVD. But it's nice to have these old sort of 50s sci-fi films on steelbook. And then we've got the card there, just the usual ones now, as you get with the 20th Century Fox ones, just a disc details really, nothing else on there. Until you didn't even say what extra features are on there. Next one, this is Sunshine, and this is the only one of these I think which has not got any embossing or debossing. Now I did have one issue with this, which I'll show you in a moment. There's the front artwork, and here's the back. Now this is the second copy I had, because the one I had originally, which actually is this one, was scratched slightly in places. Again, I don't know how well this will show. You can sort of see. A bit awkward sometimes to see with the light and the camera, but there's a couple of scratches there. And there's a scratch down the bottom, if you can see, bottom right hand corner. I did have a replacement that was even worse, that had even more obvious scratches, so I kept this one. Didn't bother getting another one. A bit annoyed really, but I did have some other 20th Century Fox steelbooks recently, last year, which had similar problems. Black Swan being one, and iRobot. At least hasn't got a paint chip on there. And this is Danny Boyle film. There's the disc. There's inside artwork. Not really keen on that. It's nothing too special. They could have picked something much better than that. Bit lazy really, but and the artwork as you would expect to see, usual artwork for that. Then we have the spine, and we have the card again, just on the back of that. I mean, it does, if you put it over the steelbook case, if I can do that quickly, then it does sort of line up with the actual image on the front. It's basically what's under there in the steelbook is on that bit of card. But so I'll keep those off now. So that's Sunshine. And the final one is Terry Gilliam film, and this is Brazil. And this is one I want to watch. I've been to watch it the last couple of weeks, but been watching other things, so I do really want to watch this soon. It's got a nice embossing there on the title and the obligatory border, as you get with those. Got the rear artwork there with Jonathan Pryce. We have the spine, And inside you have the disc, which is the same as the normal release, and some inside artwork. Again, nothing overly special. You can sort of see the image up there on the clouds, but nothing really impressive. And then we have the card as well with it. And so it's part of the Z there because it fits over there. There's the disc specs on there. So these are the 8 steelbooks in this video. I do have some more steelbooks to show, but I'll put them in another video. And I've got quite a few of the titles to show, as I mentioned in the February 2014 part 8 video. So you'll be seeing those shortly. And we're already into April as well, so April releases will be starting to come through now as well. So we'll be seeing those sometime, probably first, second week of April. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and until my next video, thanks for watching.